Hello, welcome to the Drop Podcast. So we wanted to hit this one with energy, and that's what we came up with. Apparently.
That's all my energy now.
So up until about 5 minutes ago, we didn't really have much to talk about this week. So we were going to do a big topic,
And we still are.
Yeah, we're still doing the topic. We're going to do our top 5 releases of 10th edition.
We'll get into it in a minute.
Yeah, well, that's what's coming up. But Iron Will. Yeah. So
we always joke about how we do the podcast like around 3 o'clock because something is always released as we're recording around 3 o'clock. So I was in the cab on the way here, and it was past 3 o'clock. It was about 2 minutes past 3 o'clock, and there was nothing new. And I was like, oh, okay, so it's gonna be a nice chill one. I sit down, and then Luke looks at me, turns the laptop around, and there is not only a new reveal, but there is a cinematic trailer for Armageddon, and none of them.
Commissar Yarrick. Sebastian Yarrick.
I know, you shouldn't say his first name. This is Yarrick. Sebastian.
This is Sebastian Yarrick.
Hey guys, this is Seb.
He's the best catcher in the world.
So, Yarrick is returning.
Yeah.
With a new model.
Yeah. Oh my god.
With his disproportionately unrealistic new model.
Yeah, I think his claw... I get that's his whole gimmick. The whole gimmick's the big claw in it. But it's so fucking big. And it especially in the trailer. So if you haven't watched it yet, just go watch the trailer right now so you know what we're going to be talking about, and then come back and watch it. I'll link it in the description as well, just so there's a link to it. But it's so big. Like you see him walking off at the end of the trailer, and he looks so lopsided, but then he's so upright, so it looks so strange. He's got a giant deformed arm.
I don't think he gives a shit.
No, I don't think he does either. There will be no retreat. There'll be no surrender.
So it's a nice little reveal. I think everyone saw it coming though. Like there was loads of whispers and things like that. And
there's a lot pointing towards Armageddon being the 11th edition reveal box.
And he is all about Armageddon. So why would he not be there?
He's the main dude.
Yeah.
Him and the Black Templar fella, I think, are the main two guys from Armageddon, and obviously Gazgul, Helbrecht.
Yeah, that's Helbrecht.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, nice, cool.
What do you think of the model?
I mean, there's only so much you can do with it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say there's been a massive change since the previous one.
I think it's
it's more refined and detailed.
Yeah, it's a Primaris
updated is what you use.
Primaris
Yarrick. He's bigger. He's just.
I think the model will be bigger because I think a lot of the Astromel time stuff is a little bit bigger than the old stuff.
Okay, well he's
in general
a little bit more in proportion. Well, the human parts of him.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just a bit more detail. Like you can tell by like the clothing definitely looks a lot better. But yeah, I mean it's Yarrick. What more can you say about Yarrick?
Yeah. He's got such an old, weird face, hasn't he?
I mean, it could be worse. It could be the 90s model.
No, I like the 90s model. Look at the big crab claw.
It is a crab claw.
Have you noticed on the 90s model in the banner? It's him fighting an orc.
Oh yeah.
And look, no, it's the orc's claw.
Is that Gazgul?
Oh, it could be. And then look, he's got no arm. So it's the orc. He took the power claw off. Why does he have a banner of him taking the orc's power claw?
I'll take everything back. The 90s model's the best one.
No, yeah, 100%. They could have put that banner back on. That's fucking hysterical.
Yeah, they should have. That's amazing. You can tell whoever designed that was having an absolute ball.
Oh, an absolute, yeah. And like the weird rat skeleton wrapped around his gun.
Very cool.
I don't think I've ever actually looked at this model properly.
The 90s hint at the Skaven coming to 40k?
I think it's an orc.
Oh, never mind.
I think that's the corpse of an orc wrapped around his gun.
Nice. I think that's cool.
Oh, what a guy.
And I'm actually kind of upset that they didn't put a bayonet on his Stormbolter.
Yeah, that would have been cool as well. Yeah. But obviously that wasn't on the last model either.
But it was on the 90s one. Let's be honest.
The 90s one's sick. Yeah, you are right. It is the best one.
Yep, it is.
I think if anyone's getting this Yarrick model and painting it up, you've got to custom make the banner, or try and find this old model and put the banner from that one onto him.
You've got to have a banner.
Because, oh my god, that banner's amazing.
Yeah. Or even if you can do one better than a banner and buy a Baneblade and put the new model on the Baneblade and then custom paint up the Baneblade to be the story of Yarrick.
It's pretty Fortress of Arrogance of you, Liam.
Yeah, it is.
It is.
Well.
If you haven't seen it, so Yarrick in like Apocalypse Rules can take a Baneblade on his data sheet, and it's called the Fortress of Arrogance, and it is the dumbest crap you've ever seen, but it's so good.
It's hilarious.
It's so 40k, and I hope that in all this 11th edition reveal stuff, it gets a little shout out of some description, So that would be quite fun.
Yeah, it would be interesting.
It would be fun if you get to play him again on there. Especially
I can see it being like one of the Armageddon rules. Like he can do something
same with the new Armageddon stuff that's coming out with the Ayaterra. Is it Ayaterra that's getting the Armageddon stuff?
Yes. We're getting the
rules.
The big campaign thingy. Yeah.
Yeah, so hopefully there's some way with the new Armageddon stuff you can do that again. But what we were doing, we were just going through, because we haven't really seen Yarrick before. Obviously we know like the story of him and stuff. We know like all the lore around him, like defending Hades' Hive and stuff on Armageddon and being the hero of Armageddon. But we haven't actually looked at his data sheet before. And unfortunately there isn't one for 10th.
No.
They didn't even make a Legends data sheet for the guy, which I think is a bit...
Just killed him.
Bit scandalous.
Yeah.
So we were looking back at the 9th edition one, and what the hell?
I think it's safe to say that he's going to get a completely new data sheet when he comes out on 11th.
Yeah, because that Iron Will rule's nuts. So he has a rule on this old data sheet called Iron Will, and it's roll a d6 every time Commissar Yarrick loses his final wound. On a 3+, that wound is not lost.
He has a 3-up feel no pain on his last wound.
It's so dumb.
It's amazing.
As well as a 4-up invul, he has 4 wounds. This guy's pretty tough. Like
It's hilarious.
Yeah, and then he also has quite a pointed against orc ability, where he lets all Astra Militarum units reroll hits against orc units within 6 inches of them.
That's brilliant.
Which is also just quite fun. Yeah. So I could see him maybe getting Anti-Xenos of some description in an aura. You know, like there has been quite a lot of things at Anti-Xenos.
Draxus.
Yeah, Draxus has that, doesn't she? And maybe just give him a 4-up feel no pain or something rather than a 3-up Iron Will save.
He's definitely going to have a feel no pain.
They might give him the Khan get up ability, maybe, you know, something like that.
Yeah.
That could work as
well.
On a
1-up. If this model attacks Gazgul, the damage of the power claw becomes flat 12.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
You know, he can ignore Makari. That's the rule.
Yeah. He just backhands Makari into existence.
Yeah. So you gonna give it a little rating? What do you reckon there?
Purely because it's Yarrick, I'm giving it a 10.
Yeah, for the cinematic trailer alone.
Yeah, 10. Well presented.
Yeah.
Beautiful power claw.
The Stomper doing a marathon.
Stomper just running at a bunch of Deathcore Krieg. Just everything about the reveal.
As we were watching it, I was like, I reckon those Krieg have got him, you know, based on the current data sheet.
He's like, not even joking. He was like, you know, that 10-man Deathcore Krieg squad would probably kill that Stomper in combat.
I said the 20 man.
Oh, sorry, the 20 man.
They definitely OC on an objective in the recon detachment.
So yeah, Custodes getting their pre-release sales as well.
Yeah, next week.
Next week. We're getting that big box that has the grav tank, the Galatus. Oh, I'm pretty sure is it multi-part kits? It must be a multi-part kit.
I think they all are multi-part. Yeah,
and then the Custodian Guard with the capes finally. Makes them look better. I think all Custodians should have capes.
No capes.
No capes.
In the mud. No capes.
But yeah, just a little bit of extra news there.
Yeah. As well, looking apparently, so they're releasing it as this little box set, and it does say that they're going to the other sets are going to be released at a later date as well. So it's at the bottom there. So that is fun.
And they're all obviously, just to remind everyone, very, very playable and allowed in 40k. So, you know, it's a Horus Heresy.
Yeah, 100%.
Don't be put off by it. Like, if you want to build Custodes, in fact, if you're new to the game and Custodes is like tickling your fancy, I highly recommend this box.
Yeah, I would maybe hold off on Custodes for a bit if you are joining the game. Maybe get this box, but then I wouldn't buy any of the other kits like the Alaris Custodians or
the 40k kits. I'd stay away from.
What's the flying one that got bike guys? The Virtus Praetors, things like that.
Praetors,
just because I do think
they are cool.
Yeah, they are very cool. And there are conversion jobs you could do. You could take the models off the Praetors because I think the bikes are still a good size.
I was going to say you can get away with the Virtus Praetors because the bikes are still a good size, and you don't get the sense of scale from the models sitting on them.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely stay away from Alaris for now because Alaris are in dire need of
they're tiny boys,
small models.
But
you know this is an excellent piece of kit.
Yeah,
I'd get 2 of these.
Yeah, 100% you could, because that shield captain you can convert into a blade champion
100%,
like very easily and make quite a cool character.
Yep. Honestly, I'd just take the left arm from the current blade champion and stick it on the new shield captain.
Yeah, I think it'll look amazing.
Yep.
And obviously just like a head swap and then maybe take the do something with the back thing. Yeah.
Yeah, so today's topic, as we mentioned before, as 10th edition, we've been 3 years now.
Yeah, 3 years. And we basically started right at the end of 9th.
We started, I couldn't even tell you a single rule about 9th. That's how, like, at the very end it was.
I remember trying to get as much Deny the Witch into my army as possible to stop Jack's what was it called, the Hive Tyrant, because that thing
Yeah.
was like a psychic missile. And I remember putting a librarian in for just to deny.
I was doing something similar to that, I think, because obviously
Did you
that's
have an
how.
ethereal?
No, so I was looking for, there was a relic that like Farsight or someone could take,
Yeah.
and that would basically like stop psychic attacks as well, and it was.
Because basically when we played 9th edition, we basically just played 1v1v1s.
Yeah,
Because
we
just
did
basically
not play it properly.
Yeah, we made up our own rules. I played a game in 19th Tebs with his knights, and I had like, I think we did 1,000 points each, or 1,500 points each. It was the first game I played back, and I remember I scraped together an army like over the week before on like eBay and things like that.
Yeah.
Of just like so I had a bunch of assorted crap units, and he had this really powerful Chaos Knights, like hard hitting
Painted.
army, painted everything. And I just remember getting chased around the board by these 3 big knights for the whole game, which is quite funny.
Nice. But yeah, it's 3 years. Games Workshop have, safe to say, they've upped the game gradually over the 3 years as well. But even at the start, there's been some fantastic models. There's been a lot of releases.
Yeah.
More than you'd think. Obviously 3 years passes by quite quickly when you
Yeah.
look back at it.
Well, yeah, because looking through, like, I was
there are so
surprised
many.
with some of the things that actually came out. So
I know,
forgot about.
and there's a few surprise things for me when I was doing bits of research for it.
So what we're doing is we're doing our top 5 releases
Yep.
of 10th edition.
Purely based on, mainly how they look, but just our general opinion and our thoughts on the models. It's not going to be purely how good they are in combat. Or
Yeah,
anything.
it's not going to be like this was the best unit
This is
of
a
10th
purely
edition. It's like
subjective.
Yeah, subjective. It's going to be very biased. It's going to be like, I quite
100%.
like this
These are
guy.
our opinions.
Yeah.
That's just the be all and end all of it. And
If that Yarrick model makes 10th, is he going in yours?
no,
Nah, I don't think so either. As cool as he is,
as cool as he is, and the concept behind him is cool. The model itself is, what can you do with him?
I'll put him in my honourable mentions for being Yarrick.
Yeah, he's in mine too. There you go.
So speaking of honourable mentions,
We do have our honourable mentions.
we have quite a few
because
honourable
there
mentions.
are so many.
Yeah,
To
I was telling Liam earlier. I was like, I've had to thingy my list down from 12 to 5.
Yeah, and at one point your whole top 5 was just Dark Angel
Yeah,
releases,
and I thought that was a bit too much, so I've only put one Dark Angel unit in my top 5.
which is surprising. I would have been fine with having at least 2.
Well, no. So what I've tried to do here, I've tried to put like only a model from a release in each bit. So I haven't done like. This is a bit of a spoiler, but like when all the Space Marine characters came out,
Yeah.
I've only picked one of them because I did like quite a few of them.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Like so like for
No,
example,
that makes sense. Yeah.
or like the Dark Angels, I've only taken one Dark Angel unit.
I think
could have happily
you picked a good character there as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, honourable mentions.
But should I? Because
You
I've
go
already been
first,
about
yeah,
that. Yeah.
you go
So
first.
the entire Dark Angels range that came out
That is
early in
fine,
10th.
yeah.
Like Belial is probably the best looking Terminator in the game. I think he is unbelievably cool.
Yeah, the pose is sick.
Yeah,
and then there's back the actual basing as well.
Have you seen his back? It's got like like the vents on the back of the Terminator.
Oh really?
His is like ornamental church. Like
Oh,
church.
sick. I actually
It's
didn't
so
know
cool.
that. Hopefully he's good in 11th.
Yeah, well, I think there's ups and downs, isn't there?
Yeah.
As well as Asmodai, the other character there.
Is he like a chaplain or something?
Yeah, so he's the lead of the Interrogate Chaplains, the guys who hunt the fallen. So he's like the big.
He slaps them back into the Risen, basically.
Yeah, he's like
He's their parole officer.
he's too much. So like
He's too much.
Yeah, so when the Lion came back, I think they had a bit of a disagreement because his methods are too extreme of what he does.
Nah, no such thing.
And then I've got my Deathwing Knights in there as well
course.
because as beautiful as my Deathwing Knights are,
I think they do look quite just generic Terminators with sword and shield.
I do think they're a little step down from the old ones.
Yeah.
But I do love them, and I basically play them every game I have.
That's the main reason.
Yeah, like they are beautiful.
Any other honourable mentions for you there?
I have basically everything that came out in Leviathan in the update.
Yeah,
like the new Terminators, that sort of thing. I think they're all beautiful. I really like how they redid the Scouts this year.
Yeah.
Well, last year, sorry. Because I didn't really dislike the Scout models. I thought they looked stupid. And I think these new ones are actually quite cool.
They still look like Space Marines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And as well as Scouts, I really like the Hearthkin Jaegers that came out.
Jaegers
You know, the cool dwarfs. And then basically, I didn't manage to fit any of them into my top 5, but a shout out to the whole Aspect Host refresh.
Yes,
that
it was
came out as
brilliant.
well.
I was very close to putting. I mean, I did. Well, spoiler, there might be one in there, but I wanted to put multiple in. Even though I don't play Aldar, I just think they look fantastic.
Like Lycus is amazing.
He's not actually listed on my honourable mentions, but I'm going to put the Warp Spider X-Arch.
Lycus.
Sorry.
Then Azaman's amazing. The Baroth, I think it's really cool.
Yeah.
The new
I think Morgan Ra still holds up really well as well.
The new Wolf Spiders look amazing. The new Striking Scorpions looked amazing. They came out in the kill team.
Yeah.
The new Fire Dragons looked amazing. They were all just like an elevation from the old models, and then
Indeed.
Flagon as well. Really, really good. Which will go onto your honourable
100%.
mentions.
So my honourable mentions as well. We'll start with Fuegan. I think out of all the Aspect Warrior refreshes, his is by far the coolest. Such a good upgrade from his last one as well.
I love Ashman. I think Ashman looks sick.
No, as don't get me wrong, Ashman looks brilliant. Mm-hmm. He just looks a bit too generic for me.
Yeah.
Fuegan's just got that, no pun intended, but in fact, no, very much intended. He's got that flair about him.
He does have a bit of flair about him.
That the gun stance, the stance in general, the axe, the banner, the base looks incredible.
Yeah.
Just think that he is like a prime example of like, this is an aspect.
He has been incredible in game as well.
And there is that as well. Like he's being used. He's got a lot of representation. I know a lot of people who play competitively probably have PTSD when they look at Fuegan and his Fire Dragons. But no, that's definitely good.
Fire and fading out of fucking Wave Serpent, just ending the unit and then jumping back in.
Yep.
Not very fair.
No,
not very fun.
Luckily, we haven't had to deal with that.
Yeah.
And then onto the other honourable mentions I've got. I was a massive fan of the Kroot release 2 years ago, and I think Lone Spear stood out for me.
Lone Spear is so cool.
Is such a great model.
Yeah.
I don't have him yet.
No.
But I do eventually down the line. I think at some point in 11th, I think I'm going to experiment into some Kroot.
Yeah, get some more.
Get like a bit of a Kroot auxiliary going.
A full hunting pack.
Yeah, that'd be great. And Lone Spears, I mean, they're not even an epic hero, so run 3 of those bad boys.
Yeah. And with the Lone Op and then...
The Lone Op, really the Stealth, because the Kroots, they're fantastic.
I think they're the best model that you could convert into a Salamander.
I was just about to say, Salamanders need one of these.
Yeah, you could make a really cool like Primaris Chaplain on bike.
Yeah.
On one of these, as the mount.
We do actually have Gabe here today as well as a special guest yet again, our resident Salamander player. I don't know if you've seen it, Gabe, but how cool would a Salamander be?
Yeah, I really want to do that.
On one of those things. So yeah, that is really cool.
But if you're going to be a racist Black Templar, how are you going to force yourself to use a Xenos model?
I've got room in me to be the good guys and the bad guys.
Yeah, I'm sure. Another auxiliary, I think the Vespids. Wow, they were in dire need of a refresh. Those old models were
I think these are one of the best glow-ups of the edition. Model-wise, because the old models look stupid.
Oh, they were really goofy. And then they absolutely knocked it out of the park with it. And just phenomenal models.
Yeah.
All the different weapon options. They just look menacing as well. They look like bugs.
They look very alien, whereas the other ones didn't.
No, they didn't.
Yeah.
Look just like cardboard cutouts.
Kind of.
And then the other two that I actually had to do a bit of research into because I completely forgot about their existence. One being the Death Leaper because it was literally released at the pinnacle, the very start.
It was at the very start
of 10th edition. And then Chaos Lord on foot is such a great... I've kind of taken it for granted because I've used it a few times as well. It's an example of Games Workshop upping the level of detail that they're going to put into models in 10th edition. Everything down to the trim, the base. We know that Games Workshop will really try to go into the bases a bit heavier now.
They're loving a tactical rock, aren't they?
They do love a leg up tactical rock.
Yeah. And as a, you know what, you'd expect me being the rock man to love it. I hate it. I have to just chop all these fucking rocks off the bases.
I know you do. That's what I mean. That's why I don't mind. I think a single 2mm layer of cork and then the new bases, I'm absolutely fine with. But no, I think he just embodies, if you think Chaos Lord, that new model on foot is, pretty much screams what it is. And then the Death Leaper, arguably the coolest looking Tyranid model in the whole range.
I'd say so, yeah.
What was very close for me were the hyper adaptive Raveners that the kill team that came up. They look really cool as well.
You can already mention them.
The Death Leaper is just irradiates aura. Is such a cool model.
Yeah, he is so sick.
What do you think, Gabe? Death Leaper?
Yeah, that is actually pretty cool.
He's a very cool model.
There's a bit more to it as well than the other models as well.
It's like a dude in a cape.
I mean, Lictors are already really cool, and this dude is just...
So, coming in at number 5 for Liam is...
Right, I have... It's never been a secret how much I love and appreciate centerpiece models.
What says the guy with what? 4 greater demons and and an Angron?
And Vashtor and loads of other... I like big things, and, I think the new Nightbringer was just such a refreshing,
this guy's
refresh.
class. He is so good.
He's such an amazing model. Knocked it out of the park compared to, when you look at it compared to the old one as well. The old one looks so kind of just not what you would think. Like the Nightbringer's this all-powerful like shard of a god.
Yeah.
And it was just this flimsy looking.
To be fair, like it doesn't say what size the shards are, so he could just be a smaller size, the old model. You know, like a smaller shard.
Yeah, I guess
a bit less got chopped off.
But no, the Nightbringer, everything from the pose.
Yeah.
Like when you get it painted up well, I don't know, the one on the Games Workshop, and was it Fletcher from? Did he do?
Yeah, Tabletop Tactics.
From Tabletop Tactics, his one was unbelievably good. If you get the Nightbringer painted up well, it's by far and away one of the best looking painted models.
Seen this model in person as well because Luke, who comes to the club, not me, other Luke. We did fight for the Luke title, by the way. I won, so I am Luke number 1. He has the new Nightbringer.
He does, and it's gorgeous.
Really good.
He hasn't got it painted up yet.
I'm terrified of knocking it over because it looks so fragile.
True.
And I walked past it a few times and nearly caught it with my hoodie. So
it's that scythe and it just sticks up and catch on.
No, it's all the bits off his cloak, all them bits. Yeah, they're really annoying.
There's so many things you can do with the base as well. Like if you've got like spare scarabs lying around, just chuck them on the base.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was mine. So what about your number 5, Luke?
So my number 5 is the Ballistus Dreadnought
from
the opening box.
Yeah.
So I know this might seem like a bit of a weird choice.
It is.
This, I think, because I used to play when I was a kid as well, and I had the Assault on Black Reach.
It's a nostalgia pick.
Yeah, I had the Assault on Black Reach box, and in that you get a box knot.
The old Contempt box knots?
No, just a normal box knot, just a regular old box knot, and this is the updated version of it. And I think it's bloody brilliant.
Yeah.
I think it's amazing. And the reason I put this in here is this is what I want them to do to all the old Space Marine vehicles. I want them to do this to the Rhino, to the Land Raider.
The Whirlwind.
Yeah. I think they should ditch the old, like, maybe the Predator and the Whirlwind because they have the equivalents that are like the Lancers and stuff. And I think Indirection being the game, it's crap.
Yeah,
but I really like them to maybe see like the Vindicator get done up like this, you know, where it's like bigger scale, sleeker, cooler, amazing. And also, I do have to pick this because I do have 3 of these.
Yeah, I know. I was, to be honest with you, I was expecting to see a Dreadnought somewhere. I didn't think it would make the top 5.
Yeah, it's such a good model.
Because they're all so similar to each other. And
yeah, but like the other ones came out in 9th, so this is the one that came out in 10th.
Oh, okay. So let me ask you a question. If the Redemptor came out in 10th, would you pick the Redemptor?
The Redemptor would be number 1, mate.
Yeah, I thought so.
That's my favourite model. Right, what have you got for number 4?
So number 4 for me was also bouncing between where I'd put it and even if it was an honourable mention. But the reason I put it number 4 is because these are so firstly, Red Corsair Raiders, the new ones. I just think as a Space Marine model, as an infantry model, they are incredible.
Yeah, they're definitely the second best infantry Space Marine release.
They're definitely the best Space Marine infantry update.
Second best release, yeah.
I think the scope of what you can do with them. Yeah, I know they're Red Corsairs and they're released as Red Corsairs, but they would look great as any faction.
Yeah.
Whether that's Heretic or not, they would look great as Zion Warriors. They look great as we've discussed the Fallen, the Dark Angel. They look incredible. They just look brilliant. They've scaled them up. They're not quite Primaris, but they're here and thereabouts. You know what I mean? Yeah. They just look incredible. The helmet options, the face options, the level of detail. I think as infantry goes, in my opinion, these are the best infantry release we've had in 10th.
Yeah, what does it for me is the customizability of them, where you can basically just... They are so...
They've got fur, you don't have to pick fur. They've got capes, you don't have to pick capes.
Yeah.
They've got different pauldrons, they've got different power weapons.
There's so many things you can do with them.
It's fantastic.
Like
even the head crests of some of the helmets.
It's like when you get a Lego kit and you just basically make it into 7 different things.
That's what this one's kind of... The poses as well are just absolutely phenomenal.
They're all really cool.
I actually quite prefer some of the... So I was looking into maybe getting a couple of these to use as maybe like a Chaos Lord or something. Mm-hmm. But the argument is, oh, well, you've got the Reaver Captain there. And I just think almost every single one of the Raiders look better than the Reaver Captain. Reaver Captain looks great, but...
I have one nitpick for this unit.
Okay.
That they come in boxes of 5 and are about 40 quid.
Yeah, it's just Games Workshop.
Yeah, that's silly.
It's not so much silly. We can do about that,
like the fact that like in the box, you know, like the big boxes they brought out, they were coming in 10s and stuff like that, and then they just suddenly released it's coming out in 5s.
It would have been nice to have this like a kill team.
Yeah, I think it should be a 10. It should be.
Yeah.
Because like it kind of takes the wind out of the sails a bit, because you'd have to get, if you're going to do a whole army using these kits,
it's expensive.
It's going to get expensive, you know what I mean? Like if you want to do a whole fallen army, for example, using these kits, using them for all the individual units and like converting those units, it's just going to get ridiculous.
100%. Which
is but it doesn't take away from how the models look. The models look amazing. But I'm saying that's a bit of a kick in the balls.
I didn't take that into consideration because it's just like you in today's day and age, you've got to just kind of take price away because we know it's going to get pricey. But yeah, no, that's my reasoning. I think they're just beautiful models. But yeah, and what about your number 4?
Super Duncan!
Nice.
Super Duncan. So this is my pick out of all the heroes that came out, all the new captains and chapter masters and things. This guy's sick.
This is how you do a bike.
Oh my god,
This is how you do a bike.
This guy's so cool. He's literally the most white scar I've ever seen. He's unbelievable. He's like a... This is what I want the new marine bikes to look like.
Yeah, all it's missing is the sparks coming off the tip of his
sword. Which
but there's no base underneath it.
I've seen people do that. Like put it in a way on the base where you can do it.
Oh really?
Yeah, it looks so cool. I saw it on Reddit somewhere.
You just like diagonal the base a bit, I suppose.
Yeah, well you do it with like plastic, like a water bottle, and then you you cut it to size and you can
that'd be cool.
It's so cool. But yeah, so this guy is I want all new bikes to be like this.
Yes.
I want like the new Black Knights to come out like this.
All the Adeptus Astartes ones, I still firmly believe that the Chaos ones should still.
Yeah, the Chaos ones I believe should. Yeah, but
the land vehicles.
I'm saying I want the new Black Knights to look like this. I want the new Samael to look like this. When they eventually come out in 11th, hopefully, fingers crossed. Like, this guy's sick. And I just think the actual sculpting work on him is so good.
It's the detail again, like 10th edition knocking out the park. Yeah.
But that might be the best face they've ever done.
It's better than Hurons. It's definitely better than Hurons.
No, but like, just look how well detailed that face is.
Yeah. Given the pose and situation as well. Like, it's...
Yeah, the pose tells a story. It looks... It's just a very, very... It's very eye-catching.
It's got basin on it as well, like the rocks in a tree.
love a bit of a rock in a tree. And then, just the bike itself, like the actual design of the bike. I like how it's got all the, like the repulsor technology underneath it. Like the
hovery bits.
Yeah, the hovery bits.
No, I get
those kind of things, yeah. It looks really, really good. Yep. His bike's called Tempest. That's what I found out while looking through this, yeah.
Very white scars.
Yeah, it's cool, man.
Yeah.
So, Liam...
No.
What?
We'll do you next.
Oh.
Yeah. What's your number 3? Mixing it up a bit.
I'm not ready. Oh, right, I'm ready.
I'd say it's a draft, but we have not picked the same things.
I actually changed some of mine because you were obviously...
I was going, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
So how we do our notes on our podcast is we do it all on like a big PowerPoint that we can both access.
On a drive.
Yeah.
So we can see when we're on it. And then I can see him editing things. I'm just pitching.
So when I was like changing it earlier, I had in like my honourable mentions the Death Leaper and the Nightbringer, and Liam was like, fuck, I forgot that one. Change it to it, so I changed some of mine. But my number 3 is Drea, the High Marshal of the Death Corps of Krieg.
I originally had the Death Riders in general when they were released as one of my honourable mentions.
I'd say this also represents the entire Krieg range because it's all bloody amazing.
It's brilliant. In my opinion, alongside Yarrick, probably Yarrick's technically 11th. Probably the best Imperial Guard models they've released.
Yeah, I'd say they're better than Yarrick. The actual like Krieg aesthetic is unbelievable.
Yeah,
it's so
very cool.
It
just screams grimdark.
They look like soldiers who would actually be around in the 41st millennia. Like Cadians, sometimes you look at them and you're like...
They're a bit too... let's go!
They're a bit too like Starship Troopers, aren't they? It's like...
I'm doing my part.
Yeah, I'm doing my part. Cadia stands! Whereas like the Death Corps, you just know like every single one of them is just dead inside.
Yeah.
It's just there for the meat grinder.
It's almost like it's in their name.
Yeah. Yeah, but I think him plus the actual range itself...
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Do you know, I'm not familiar with the actual name of the horses, or whatever they're called, but those horses look phenomenal.
Yeah.
The gas masks on them, the claws instead of hooves.
Yeah. They're technically not horses, are they?
No, they're some kind of creation, aren't they? But
yeah, they are apparently like vat-grown, heavily genetically modified beasts.
Nice.
I don't think they actually technically have a name.
That is good enough for me.
I think it's called like Krieg Steeds or something.
Nice.
Yeah, grim. And this is how I'd love to see Katachan get done in the next edition. I'd really love Katachan of Austrians then as well. That'd be cool.
Potential to just be one of the coolest releases.
And especially how these guys got the two like kind of unique units where they got like the riders and then they got the like tunnel fighter guys. engineers. Sorry,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
engineers. There's scope there that the Catachans will also get like 2 cool units that aren't.
Wouldn't you just a bit of a tangent when talking about the Catachan? If they came out with like a box of like maybe like 5 to 10, how cool would it be if you were like to paint every single one of them based off? Remember that game Broforce? Like you'd each make every Catachan like Sylvester Stallone, but like give it a pun name.
Oh no, I'd have to do that. Like that.
You'd have
if that came out as a kill team, I'd have to get that.
Your Broforce Catachan.
I basically 100% of that game. That game was amazing.
It was so good. Just like Sylvester Stallone, we'll have Bruce Willis from Die Hard as one of them.
Yeah.
Rambo, obviously.
Oh my god. No, do you mean Rambro?
Rambro, that was it. Yeah.
So yeah, like I was saying with the Catachans, they could maybe have like a quad bike squad. You know, something like that.
Yeah,
or like
jungle quad bikes and stuff like that.
or a jungle
A trapper.
hunter. Yeah, or like a beastmaster. You know, something like stuff like that.
The scope for it's incredible.
Yeah, you can do loads of cool stuff with them. Are you going to interrupt me again?
No. I'm going to let you.
Well, I'm going
to do it anyway. I'm going to say my number 3.
What's your 3?
Oh, there you go. My 3 is another relatively recent release because they've just been nailing it. And I am all for anything to do with Tau battlesuits, and the Twin Lance is just such a great set of models.
Yeah.
They've nailed it.
I love
sound like
a
broken record, but the bases again, they're just
battlesuit.
nailing the bases. The fire around them.
Yeah, they are cool. They are very cool.
The shields, the mixture of the shields, the 2 unique weapons, the posing, especially, I'm not too sure which one it is, correct me, but the one who's holding the shield up is
that's
another great pose.
That's iconic.
Even the drones have like these...
But the other one's quite generic. That one's very iconic.
Yeah,
that one's like...
But even the drones have like the war ribbons kind of like hanging off them.
Yeah, I do like that.
Somehow they made the drones look cool.
You know what? If there's a way to do that, on like the rest of your drones, like do that effect. It looks so cool.
Really cool. It just adds to that kind of Japanese, like feudal Japan kind of aesthetic.
These guys are very feudal Japan. Even the shields, like the actual like how it's designed, it looks like a Sakura flower and things like that. Like it looks like it's so like.
And if we were bringing price into the matter, these wouldn't even be in my top.
I already
50.
did. I already said all of those.
Yeah.
67 pounds.
Oh yeah, no. So like, for some reason they decided to charge.
Well,
in the UK, it's like 60 something.
Well, they've priced them as like 2
isn't it?
Farsights, haven't they? Basically,
Yeah,
that's like the
stupid. But apart from that, absolutely amazing. I can't wait to get my hands on them. Just gonna wait for a bit before I can afford to do that. But no, they are absolutely fantastic.
And I'd hope that seeing these guys, maybe some new Crisis battlesuits in the future.
Yeah,
they're getting a little bit old, aren't they?
Tau Wave 11th edition might get some new Crisis.
That'd be cool, wouldn't it?
That's probably the most. On that tangent, they are a little bit outdated for me, the Crisis suits. And that could definitely be their focus for like an 11th edition release.
Yeah,
is like a
wave of
Crisis
suits.
suits are the focus point of Tau. Yeah. It's what drive the poster children of Tau, the Crisis.
Yeah,
so they need something like this. A bit more, some nice poses.
Yeah,
some nice bases.
Because they could even, if they want to keep up with the Fire Knife, Star Scythe, what the fusion guy's called, Sunforge, is it?
The Sunforge, yeah.
If they could do individual sculpts for each of them,
they should.
Rather than having just like the 3 units that you just put the different guns on.
They make more money too.
Yeah, they could do like 3 different sculpts where the suits are a bit different because obviously one of them has an invul, so one should look a bit bulkier and like be defensive, and then be like maybe a bit more stationary, and then the other one should look different. Because they do different jobs.
Well, they just... So the Farsight model that was released in 9th, and these guys, they have that different like aesthetics, like the legs especially, compared to the actual Crisis suit.
Well, every single one of these new individual suits, like even the Enforcer battle suit and the Cold Star Commander, they look different than these guys. They look different than Farsight. They all have slight little differences that make them look really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, I think these are just a brilliant example of what you can do with battle suits for Tau. And I'm looking forward to seeing if they do make the Crisis suits like this.
What's your number 2?
What's yours?
That's getting there quick. No, I asked first.
I feel like
I don't care, I'm telling you, man.
Okay.
Right, mine is the better Necron release this year.
Debatable, but again, it is debatable, and I could argue it.
This is Necrosaur Amantir.
Very cool.
The Destroyer Lord.
Yeah.
Of Lords. This guy is so metal. Like I've said before, when this guy came out, that my like Necron army, if I was to make one,
just destroyers,
would just be destroyers. And actually, I went away and made a list after that, and it was literally just this guy, the Nightbringer, because he likes bringing Nightbringers around apparently. 2 Locust Lords with 6-man squads, a squad pack lord with a 6-man squad, 3 squads of 3 of the uppy downy ones, can't remember what they're called, and then like 3 squads of heavy locust destroyers, and it was basically about 2,000 points on the nose, which I was like, oh, that's tempting.
Screw objectives.
So tempting. Well, you do tempting with the uppy downy ones.
I suppose,
and then the rest of the army just goes, yeah, and just kills everything.
No, it's a very cool model.
Yeah, like I think that the actual design of him is mental. He looks menacing, like ridiculously menacing.
Yeah.
The way he's like hovering through the ruin, holding on to it, and like, oh, it's so cool.
Yeah, it's very different to the Nightbringer, because like the Nightbringer's got that woe factor, that kind of elegant kind of centerpiece style, whereas this dude is just, like you said, metal and dark and.
I'd love to see this guy painted. Have you seen like that Sithkron scheme where it's like the dark chrome and red? Oh, I'd love to see that, like the red glowies.
And there needs to be a lot of Yoo-Hoo glue blood dripping off those
100%, like just everywhere, all over him. That'd be amazing. I really want to do that.
Yeah, well, I've got plenty of it. Well, definitely. I mean, it's a solid choice.
Yeah,
and
you know what? Like we were saying with the battlesuits before, all this range needs now is new destroyer models, and they will be the coolest Xenos, I think.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Tell that to the battlesuits.
I just have. What's your number 2?
So my number 2, again. Did I say I like centerpiece models? No.
You haven't mentioned it.
Oh, well, just in case I didn't mention it, I think Fulgrim's the coolest looking Primarch out of all of them.
Maybe Demon Primarch.
The Demon Primarch, that's what I meant, sorry. The coolest looking Demon Primarch.
And don't throw shade at my boy Lionel like that.
Oh, he's way cooler than Lionel Johnson. I think
dubious.
they just, what a model. Like, it just screams, this is my Warlord, this is my Primarch.
Yeah.
The detail, like the serpentine coil, the wings. I was a bit worried at first because I know he's got wings, but given something that's serpentine wings can sometimes be a bit like, eh.
Yeah.
But it looks
I don't think
cool.
he needed the wings. I think they could have gone without, maybe.
He doesn't need the wings, but the wings are they're fine. They fit really well. Just the pose, the face, the detail in the face. Yeah, it's like the jewels.
I'm not too big of a fan of this guy.
Really?
No, he's just not my aesthetic. I just don't like it. But,
that's
but you know what?
enough.
No, I appreciate the model looks sick. It's a really good model.
Just other than the 130mm base that he comes with.
Yeah, he's quite unusable in game, isn't he?
Well, in the new detachment that came out around Christmas time, I'm pretty sure he can go through walls.
Oh, can he now?
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's really good in that new detachment.
Yeah. It's just landing that base in places. That's sometimes the problem. It doesn't matter if you can put him through places, even because he can fly, he can go up and down. It's just putting models in a slightly wrong place and he can't land.
Yeah. Coming from somebody who's used the Great Unclean One and Rozagus in the same game, you're trying to fit them on the middle objective and you're like,
yeah, it's just not quite working.
But then when you put them on the objective, you just kind of like sit back and take a sip and go do something. But no, Fulgrim, very, very cool. He just screams like that. I am perfection.
Like the whole like new Emperor's Children range was pretty cool. Rather than Fulgrim, I liked Lucius the Eternal. I thought that model was 10 out of 10.
I'll put it as an extra honorable mention.
Yeah,
in terms of like the upgrade from his last one as well. I didn't mind the last one, but no, the new one is really nice. He's not the coolest chapter master though. I mean, Khan is just very quickly give Khan a refresh.
Oh no,
please.
He does. Yeah, he does.
But until then, our number 1 picks.
Oh, number 1 pick. Should we say them at the same time, just so it's really confusing and awkward?
No.
Okay,
Go on, you do yours first because I think mine's better.
See, I think you should do yours first. I think mine's better.
It's just not. But anyway, so Luke, I'll very quickly say that Luke's number 1 isn't even close to being an honourable mention of mine. Although they are cool. But I'll do mine first.
Yeah.
It's another 2026 release.
Yeah.
It's almost like they've just nailed them.
Yeah, as we've been saying on the podcast for like the last couple months,
because we've only been doing this since 2026. So
yeah, like every time there's been a new model reveal, apart from like 1 or 2 slight misses, everything's been 10 out of 10.
Everything's been brilliant. Amazing. Yeah, and I think the best one of the bunch, and the best one of 3 years, and just one that makes you go, oh my god. I know it's a bit mixed, it's a bit torn opinions online. I don't know how, because the old one was just god awful. Talk about a glow up, even if it was a standalone model, it's amazing. It's the Defiler. The new Defiler is gorgeous.
I will give you that. I will give out of the releases so far, like the reveals that have been so far in 2026, this is the best model.
It's so good.
Yeah, he's mental.
It's got everything going for it. Like I said, the upgrade from its last kit was so unbelievably needed, and it's just leagues and waves ahead of that older model. I'm hoping we get some good rules with it. It's all the customization you can do with it as well. You can make it look great with World Eaters, Emperor's Children. I'm sure it looked fantastic with Death Guard as well. You could do something with a lot of the fleshy bits, make them a bit more pus-filled.
You could do some really gooey bits.
I mean, the only one I think might look a bit out of place would be the Thousand Suns, but fuck it.
I think it'd still work. There'd be ways to make it look more ornate, more things.
Yeah.
Like, like you paint like everything, no battle damage, make it all gold. And...
I'm also a big fan of like the Cataphracti design, and he's rocking Cataphracti shoulder plates, which is great.
Actually, yeah. I've noticed on it, so on our PowerPoint thing, Liam's just put the Iron Warriors ones on here. He hasn't put any of the other ones.
No, well, there's a reason for that. It's because it looks the coolest.
He's put, there's 3 defilers on this page, and all 3 of them are Iron Warriors.
Hey, leave them alone. But all of them do look great. The Khorne one looks really nice as well, the helmets. You got all the helmet choices, the weapon options alone as well. Everything about this model is just better, bigger, just
faster,
gorgeous.
stronger.
Yeah.
In the words of Kanye.
In the words of Daft Punk.
That's more fitting for Iron Warriors.
I'm going to ignore that you just said that was Kanye and not. Okay. So we'll let everyone else get pissed off about that too. What is your subpar number 1?
Subpar number 1? I picked up your number 1. I'm going to give you another chance to introduce me there.
Okay, coming in with his number 1.
It's the Inner Circle Companions.
It is the Inner Circle.
Oh, mate. No, so before when Liam was doing the Reavers, and I was like, they are the second best infantry kit that was released in 10th edition, because this is number 1, baby. These guys are...
They are really cool.
Ridiculously cool.
But they are very... if this makes sense, they're very early 10th, and they look it. Like something happened from the start of 10th till the end, when Games Workshop... I don't know if they got a new 3D designer, like an artist, but they just started getting better and better. And I think the Inner Circles are just like very clearly, just even though they're still in the same edition, they look slightly outdated.
I think you couldn't be more wrong, mate.
Well,
I think these
we're here for opinions.
The most dark angels that have ever dark angels.
Well, they look. I'm not saying they don't look dark angels.
And that is my favourite aesthetic in 40k. Is like the Space Marine battle monk sort of like.
Yeah. No.
Like warrior aesthetic. It's so cool.
And as you said before about Fulgrim, I respect the hell out of the designs. They look really cool.
Yeah. And
that's not for me.
And like I said, like earlier on, like if I was making this list properly, I probably would just have these, then Belial at 2, the Deathwing Knights at 3, and Asmodai at 4.
I will point out though for everyone listening. So this is Luke's number 1 out of every single model that's been released on in 10th edition, which is fair enough because he plays Dark Angels. However, Luke, do you own these Inner Circle Companions?
No, I actually don't.
No,
I am going to get them soon. So when I was first obviously getting into the game and back into the game, I had an awful lot of Staying Guard veterans that I just wasn't using, and I was going to buy some Inner Circle. They come in boxes of 3, and I was like, I'm going to have to buy 2 of them. What can I do? I can just buy some 3D printed swords online and just put them on the Staying Guard. I'll just get these cool heads and put there. They basically look sort of like them. I'll do. So I've got
these beautiful models that one person would deem to be the best model of 10th edition.
Oh yeah, 100%.
He doesn't actually have them, and they have been out for a while.
Yeah, they have.
My excuse is mine's not out yet.
I was going to say, did you own your number 1 on the list, Liam?
It's not out yet.
Okay, yeah, that's the same thing, though, isn't it? Yeah.
Of time recording, this is not out. Will I be pre-ordering 3 of these? Yes.
God bless your bank account.
I know.
But yeah, this is my choice. I just think the aesthetics are amazing, and I think if like the new Black Knights when they come out look anything like this, like it's just going to be 100%.
I mean, for Dark Angels fans and just Space Marine fans in general,
I think we've got the best new models out of all the Space Marines.
Yeah,
I think Space Wolves are up there as well. Blood Angels at the bottom.
The Dark Angels ones.
Yeah, Black Templars are pretty good. Actually, they're very good as well.
They are, but the problem with Black Templars is there's only so much you can do with them. They're very two-dimensional in terms of thematically, whereas Dark Angels...
They're just so cool, Grimdark, aren't they? Yeah.
No, I do agree.
So
all jokes aside.
That is my number 1, and Liam's number 1, and I think we're all done.
Yeah, we are indeed. There's just kind of rounded off, just reiterate how many beautiful models are released in the past 3 years.
Yeah, and
Makes me excited for 11th.
Yeah,
Makes me
and
really excited.
you know what it makes me excited for, Liam? It makes me excited for next week.
Adepticon.
Yeah, Adepticon is next week. So we mentioned it on the last one, but if people who haven't heard that, basically next week we normally record on a Monday. We're going to record on Wednesday instead because Adepticon's on the Wednesday, and we basically want to do like as we're watching the show.
Yeah.
We're straight away afterwards.
It's essentially going to be a series of shorts in one video.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, as things come out and just like talking through everything that gets revealed. So yeah, very excited for that.
As always, give us a like,
comment.
Maybe a subscribe.
We're not doing this. This is weird. This isn't going to be a thing. All right, see you guys.